specific na hinahandle natin, wala kami dong donation. May nakuha ko kami donation from Senator Cheese for the Pasig River project po, but not in the one for Sorsogon.
Talagang wala siya tinutulong sa Bicol. Ngayon, yung iba, pwede makatanong.
Yes po, ano na.
At saka anong naging basis for them to be in the top 8?
Oo. Siguro.
The top 16 were chosen due to organizational leadership, organizational track record, socio-economic impact, and community involvement. The top 16. Okay, and then the top 16 did a pitch to the Board of Judges, which is headed by Professor Ed Moraton. Yeah. And then after that pitch, we convened there. We were 6 judges, and then we consolidated our evaluations. And then after that consolidation, we came up with the top. And after listening to all their pitches, we've been here since 10 o'clock. They've been pitching what they want to do, how much money they need, what's going to happen with the money, what they're going to do, ganyan. So that's how we chose. Because the top 8 will be the subject of a reality TV show. Yeah. It's going to be seen on TV, which means the government has promised to help, the private sector will come in. So because they have been deemed to be worthy, what's going to happen is what we want to show for 8 months on TV is their transformation. This is not only about money, we want to show the transformation of the communities. 8 months to show na pwede pala at kayang-kaya natin.
This will replace your G-Diary?
Yes, to be part of
G-Diary.
Yes.
What
Ed, you want to say something?
What is Dr. Jimmy Tan doing there?
He's dead. He's one of the top 8.
Anong project niyo, Dr. Tan?
Well, my project is with the Blaan, and I have Nono Bert here. Mari, who is one of the tribal leaders of the Blaan in South Cotabato, in the town of Pulumulok, in the barangay of Landan. I have a foundation called Health Futures Foundation, and I've known Nono Bert for the last 10 years. So we have had mainly NGO projects on health. Mainly, for example, we have in the documentation of the Blaan maternal and child health, unique health practices, that we sponsor the first ever 6 midwife scholars in the Blaan tribe, around 450,000. So kauna-unahang midwife at now may kauna-unahang nurse. We intend to produce the kauna-unahang doctor from the Blaan. And we are about to finish a birthing center na ang itsura bakay ng Blaan, na according to the design of Blaan. So yun ang ginagawa. Pero ngayon, we're moving on from a purely social objective of helping them in health. But now we're going to start a tribal Blaan ecotourism wellness project. So it would be
with your 7.
Yes, with my 7 sacred trees of the Blaan. Yun ang pinaka-outstanding feature. But of course, sasabihin pa sa inyo ni Nono dito yung ano pa, para I hope we can convince you, Isa, to join us.
If you're sick, you don't have to go to the hospital.
I will go and see you.
Yeah.
I will go and see you.
They're going to have a health and wellness village, which means to say you will learn how, you will experience becoming healthy the indigenous way. Because there are people live till over 100 years old.
Are you putting up something on
there,
that kind
health and wellness.
here in Manila?
No, there, in South Africa. There's too much pollution here.
You have to put something like that.
Yes.
Para we can enjoy it naman without flying over to...
No, it's
Yun
nature.
gusto namin
So
na kayo sa
polluted.
Jensen.
You have to go there. Yeah, but it's like learning health the indigenous way. So that's why it's exciting. And they have all these medicinal herbs which are unique to us. It's endemic. So, and then not only that, Jimmy said he's going to relocate there.
I intend to live the fellow mo ako punta.
Oh my God.
He's also the doctor of Professor Moraton.
It's very famous, this dog.
Yeah, he's former DOH secretary.
I was in UP when he became WP, I think, the UP Student Council.
You were the president of the student president.
I voted for you.
1 year, Tito Aiza.
Never mind.
So parang sir, parang eat, pray, love. Diba? Kung meron ng Bali, Indonesia, meron din ng Philippines. No? Sa Jensen, yes. Okay, our next question will come from an influential blogger. She studied...
I want to say something. I want you to all to know that what's happening now is we're matching the mentors because they did speed dating. The 8 top winners and the mentors. Yung magbe-mentor sa kanila para talagang aangat ang project nila. So what they're doing is they're doing the matching. So before you go, we will announce together with the mentors which mentor will take care of which community.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes. Go ahead and ask her.
Yes, Ma'am Gina. She's an influential blogger and she studied language education at the University of the Philippines in Diliman. Please welcome Teacher Joe Bonso.
Hello po. I'd like to first say congratulations, and we're also delighted to hear each one of your stories, although they will be featured in the reality show. Siguro a little brief of a teaser of what you're working on now, so we have an idea. Aside from the other groups who have mentioned already, the coffee and
That's
The
true.
wellness.
John, who's John?
The wellness.
Wellness and the
Or
ecotourism.
John or Elaine, we have to make sure that the press gets the list of the top 8 and what they do. Ganyan.
siguro question ko po is, what do you think you expect as challenge in doing the project?
Who are you asking?
Them.
Or you
Any of
all
them.
answer. What are the challenges? This is from Zamboanga.
Okay, I'm Doc Anton Lim. I'm with the Yellow Boat Foundation. But the project that we pitched was the Yellow Boat Adventure. It's in the pink sand island of Santa Cruz in Zamboanga City. The main challenge is really organizing the community. Once you get that done, the next problem is of course funding. But now we have Miss Gina Lopez with us. She's very good in twisting arms. So I think we can get miracles happening immediately.
The government promised, the keys, they said when we choose the top 8, and actually when they said when we choose the top 16, the government promised, like they signed a MOA, they promised to help DTI, where's the name? DTI, DOST, DA, DOT, DND, who did I miss? DPWH, oh my God. TESDA, DOST, yeah. 8 government agencies. DSWD, that's really, they have so much money, they just use it to give rice every month. And the DSWD secretary feels that what we should do is put up economic zones so they can buy their own rice, no? And she has, I think, 63 billion. They have a lot of money. So the government support is critical here. And the fact that they have signed the MOA, that they will help all these places if they're chosen, and also the top 16 shows that there is light. There is light that's very, very glaring brightly there. Okay.
So we are from Benguet, and our project is one of its kind. It will be the very first in the Philippines. It's going to be a bubble house. Can you imagine yourself, inside the bubble house, and then looking at the moon and the stars, and then in the morning, you will be served organic produce. And then at night, you will have cultural shows, and you will be educated about the culture and the arts of the place. And therefore, we are calling this Travel with a Purpose, because whenever you pay and you spend your money, you will be giving livelihood programs to the community, and then part of the income, we agreed with the mayor, will go directly to taking care of the environment. So together, the community and the university, we will be the ones to guide them. At first, we will be their educator, so we will educate them, we will do strategic planning, and all the plannings that they are needing. And then, most importantly, we will make sure that they have the business continuity plan so that when one dies or leave, there will be continuity in their program. Concern, right now, I think, putulo kasi yung kami doon sa malapit sa cave. Kailangan po namin ang DPWAs doon, but with mom, I think we will be able to do that. Why? If you have only very few number of hours now, from Baguio, this is only 45 minutes. And you don't need to go to Sagada if you don't have the time, because we have the baby Sagada Caves in Bugay. Thank you.
Dr. G?
Well, the challenges with us, with the community, we already ready. It's right already. But then, the challenge for us with this speech is for us to really expect the unexpected. Because no matter how much you try, there are always flaws. And but we're so thankful that by doing hard and those mentors that taught us for the past 3 days, and those things we've learned, we try to put it together, and we're trying our best today. So it's a new thing for us, and being a tribe who is not known yet that much. Many people heard about us in their own perception, but we try to show that who we are, a total person, a mind, physical, spiritual. So just like what we try to do with Octan in our place, it's going to be a wellness village where natural healers and him are going to work together. Probably this is going to be the best clinic, because he will diagnose it. If he will not find the sickness, then he will go to the natural healer, and they will work together. It's for us, Blaan, we believe in the river. We have a high respect for the river, because river is where we run away when there's sicknesses spread out in certain places. We run to the river, build a hut there, and eat the food that is in there. We don't bring food from the outside. So you are going to heal yourself by eating the food there, and by trying to cut yourself away from where your previous place.
Actually, yung sa amin, yung pinaka-challenge namin doon, is ako po yun doon sa taga Maguindanao, from Pusigo Multipurpose Cooperative. Focus po namin dito sa promotion ng organic farming. So, ang pinaka-challenge po namin dito, although kasi yung mga communities, nakasanayan nila yung synthetic na paggamit ng organic fertilizer na ginagamit. Yun yung pag-convince sa kanila kung paano natin i-turn into organic yung nakasanayan nila. So, pero yung sa strategy na ginagawa namin, yung meron kaming model na ginawa, so malamang po medyo mag-overcome namin ito. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. We're from Aga Bulusan, it's Sorsogon, and we're into Preserve Mrs. Now. It's an offshoot of the Preserve VNP. We have extended our program from the Bulusan Volcano National Park to the rivers and the sea. So the big challenge that we think we would be facing is the process of behavioral change. That's the same reason, because we will be working with people who are dependent on the seas for livelihood. They are there, and perhaps because of poverty, it will be very hard for them to move into ideas on tourism. So sustainable tourism per se. So I think that's one, because in our experience with the preserving VNP that we had, it took us 2 or 3 years before we finally effected change in the mountains. It wasn't really that easy, because we deal with people with different insights, with different values, and there's that leader that they really want to have. Sometimes ang pinaka-problema po nila is the food on their table. They work they are expecting at the end of the day they have something in their table for food para sa family nila. So I think that's one. So it's the process of how we could effect that behavioral change so that we could transform the community. Kasi yung sinasabi po natin na productivity, it's an offshoot of a good behavior. So if the people are not good in working, if they are not good in terms of their values, productivity is, kumbaga, malilimitahan po yun. So that's, we think, is the one of the challenges that we are going to face.
Good evening, everybody. Ako po si Jelly Scarlotti, galing representing la CY from Lake Cebu, South Cotabato. Ang isang challenge po na hinaharap namin for this project ay yung road infrastructure. Kasi una-una, doon po sa sitwasyon ng daan namin, nakikita na namin na this will contribute to us ng delay in implementing the project we have next time. Kaya salamat po kami nandito ang DOS team. Sana po
Hindi pa po.
na mapadali ang infrastruktura ng daan namin para we could deliver a good and quality project to the people who wanted to come with us. So yun po ang isa sa mga nakita namin ng challenges.
Maski yung tribo, nakasapa.
Another costume. For that around,
give you
yun ang criteria.
Yung challenge ko dito, I believe, mula sa external. Kasi kung within us, within the community, na ma-manage na yung, na-establish na yung relationship, yung integridad ng pagdala ng improvement. But yung external na sinasabi ko, minsan kasi in this project, plano namin magtatag ng heritage village. Minsan yung, halimbawa, yung ating NCIP, nasasabi, kailangan mayroong concept muna. So baka itong project na ito, gusto nyo makita na within 2 months, mayroon na. Kami, magtunga na pa lang sa FPIC na tinatawag. So parang mayroong agam-agam na ganyan. Pero pagdating sa pag-implement ito, kung yung mga stakeholders ang katanungin, planchado
yung mga bata
siya,
pa natin,
walang alam namin, united lahat for change. Yun lang, pagdating sa legalidad, itong gagawin namin yung parang sa akin ay malaking balakid siya. Kasi heritage village siya and kailangan mo magpaalam so hindi namin alam ano. Pero naniniwala naman ako sa koneksyon ni Ma'am Gina, malamang baka mawala yung balakid na yan sa ganitong project na i-implement soon.
Good evening po everyone. From Kapimaraman naman po, we are very positive na pag ma-implement po itong project na ito, wala kang makikita any challenges. Just because ang project na ito po ay galing mismo sa members ng the community. So, and then, yung government side naman po is very supportive to us. Yun po yung nakikita namin. And actually, our community is an agri-based and the project itself would really boost the agricultural economy in our community. So wala kami nakikita parang challenges na kasi inoon to ng mga members sa kanila to ng mga members this project is their livelihood. So alam namin matatanggap nila with the cooperation. Parang we are positive na walang challenges na mangyayari.
Okay, good evening everyone. We are from MSU-TCTO. Since we are academic, MSU-TCTO is MSU Kawi-Kawi. It's part of Marawi. Well, after winning, being included in the top 8, that's actually the first challenge that we have. Because we need to realize the dream that we have just pitched. With the help of our mentors, we are being challenged to implement or give what is expected of us by the community, by our beneficiaries. But most challenge that we note is how to combat the stigma of the community, especially not from Kawi-Kawi, the negative impressions on security. How we can tell the world not just here in this room, that Tawi-Tawi is one of the safest places in the Philippines. In fact, I can say that our place is the safest in ARMM. With, as what Dr. Richard earlier said, our project site, the Simunol, has a 0 crime rate. So with the help of the media, with the help of Ms. GL, with the help of our mentors and other concerned organizations, loving organizations, we are actually appealing to all of you to help us combat the stigma of the people outside Tawi-Tawi. Thank you very much.
Point well taken. Ma'am Gina?
So I'm happy to announce, so they finally did speed dating, which means we put
Sasabihin na
the
yung mga mentors
mentors
nila.
and
Napili na yung mga mentors nila.
and the loving organizations in one room. This was Professor Ed's idea. He calls it speed dating. So nag-date sila, and then John will announce the matches.
Oh my God.
Well, what happened is they announced their top 3, and then the mentors announced their top 3, and then we kind of matched it. So we wanna...
Okay, so...
John is the head of search. It's under Bayan Academy, and he's the head of the institute that did all the due diligence, and he's also on top of the monitoring and evaluating of this whole process. So I present to you, John.
Yeah. Okay, so hi. So based on the first impressions on the speed dating, here is the matches that we've come up with. Although this might still change later on, but for now, we're going with, for La CY in Lake Cebu, they'll be working with Marvin Beduya. For...
Marvin Beduya, he's one of the persons that graduated with high distinction from the Asian Institute of Management. He's also a teacher, Ed. He's a teacher in the Masters of Entrepreneurship program in Ateneo. So he's going to be the mentor. Lake Cebu.
Lake Cebu.
Okay.
Okay, next we have working with Health Futures Foundation, also from South Cotabato, would be Miss Jeannie Havelosa.
Yeah. Jenny, you want to say something? Jenny, she's one of the I can't remember now everything, but she's a part owner of the Eco Store.
We're with Eco Store with Great Women, and I'm a culture expert, so I run the Yuchenko Museum. So I think that, and I write on wellness for another publication. So I think we're working with the community of Laan and of wellness, and we have been to Polomolok, and so we're very excited to see how we can integrate this together. But of course, it doesn't mean we don't also reach out to others, but we will.
It's not rigid. And in fact, there are two. Who is it, John? There are two. Ana Meloto is overseas, and then Diaz is still overseas, so it might shift a little bit.
Yes, this might change a bit, but we'll
but because the press is here, we will. Then, okay.
Okay. Next for Yellow Boat Foundation, we have Aaron Palileo.
Yeah, Aaron is an international. So Aaron, you want to say something to the press? So you have Yellow Boat, that's Zamboanga.
Hi, I'm A. Palileo. I own my own innovation design firm called Bootleg. I'm also part of Ateneo Graduate School of Business with Professor Edmore. Excited to work with these guys. I met them for the first time last Monday when I ran the boot camp. I was one of the boot camp facilitators. So, Yellow Boat, I saw them earlier also. They were talking about the potential of their endeavor, and it just excited me, and I think both of us can get learn from one another. It's not just me that I've been learning from these guys too.
By the way, Joey Antonio of Century said he will help designed that building. She's just so you know.
Okay, up next we have Busiko Greenland Multipurpose Cooperative from Maguindanao. They'll be working with Miss Rina Francisco. No, that's the...
Okay. Rina, is Rina here? Sorry, it's late now. But Rina has over 70 restaurants.
Okay. And then for Kape Marawan in Bukidnon, we have Miss Chitwan.
Si Marvin. Meron nga. Hindi ba sinabi?
Yeah, as you know, Chitwan is the founder of Figaro, which is a precursor even to Starbucks, which is also works with Jenny as part owner of Gustong.
And then for Agap News and Sorsogon, we have John Aguilar.
Francisco, founder.
Bilhin
kanina kay
Thanks. I'm John Aguilar. Well, my business is I'm a TV producer. I host another reality show on CNN Philippines called The Final Pitch. So similar in some ways to this, Ms. Gina asked me to help out as a mentor. So yesterday I actually gave them tips on how to pitch. So I hope that you guys were able to apply that. So, but the Sorsogon guys I chose because adventure ecotourism really goes to my heart. I'm an adventure junkie. So when they said that, we want you, and then they explained what they were doing, I was sold. Because I'm looking forward to exploring, doing all those things that you mentioned. Because I think it's a beautiful place, and I'm looking forward to visiting it. When? Race, right? So we'll make sure that we'll create something big for that.
By the way, we're all students of Professor Edward. Yes. So he has his students everywhere.
Okay. So next we have the University of Cordilleras in Benguet. So this one, 3 people chose them. So they'll be working with Miss Gina Velosa, Rina Francisco, and Chitwan together as ecotourists.
Okay. We might even have a situation where some communities have more than one member.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see when the others.
Some of the mentors have agreed to take on more than one.
I think because we felt that there was something that we could integrate as an eco trio together with this group.
So with the Cordilleras.
The 3 of us with them. We'll take independent ones.
Oh my God! You have 3 mentors. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, and then for MSU Tawi-Tawi, they'll be working with Ilyak Diaz.
He's really good. He has a lot of ideas. He knows about alternative energy. He has technology of turning solar to turning plastic to renewable energy.
The famous Rosario.
Okay. So,
No less than Gina.
Aaron, do you want to ask any other questions? And then we'll call it. No, we have entertainment. So please stay because we want you to listen to this song.
Yes, we are down to our last 5 questions.
Okay.
Our next question will
You can ask the
come.
mentors also.
Yes, our next question will come from an adventure junkie himself, a jet setter, and the entertainment editor of the Manila Bulletin, the very good-looking Jojo Padilla.
Wow.
Other than Michael Louis Almacen.
Hi, Miss Gina, and congratulations to the 8 communities. Magbe-mentor din po ba kayo sa kanila?
Ako wala akong alam.
Pero,
I'm like a dot connector. Kung may kailangan sila, what I do is what does Faye, is worse Faye? And Faye said, nobody can say no. So I'm like a dot connector. So like for example, kung anong, and the one who's really important here is Professor Edward. Because we will have to iron out the plan and refine it for each side. And then whatever is needed in the plan, I'm the servant at your command. I'll connect the dots. Kung yan ang kailangan ng case, and then if that's what the government help is needed, I'm like a dot connector. But we all work together. That's my strength. And it's really good with plans and Jen has a lot of energy and John. Like everyone, yeah, I'll do the dot connecting.
How about the I'm sorry.
Ed, you want to say anything? Ed, you want to say something? Ed Morato, I tell you, he has dialysis. Is it 3 or twice a week? 3 times a week? My God in heaven. He has dialysis 3 times a week. He's held the boot camp. He's been there the whole day. Can you give him a round of applause? When I thought he was going to have dialysis, I said, no, wait. Yeah, because I'm like a dot connector, no? But I'm not good with details and I'm not good with numbers. I'm just a dot connector. So everyone has their own strength, and so we work together as a team. Yeah. Okay.
How about the local government, the local politicians?
Some of them are really, really good. Like really good. Like in Sorsogon, really good. In Sarangani, really good, right? I don't know the place. Yeah, so we're gonna. I'm not. Zamboanga, the mayor is very, very good. Yeah, like really good. Very good. So we're gonna work with them. We just didn't want to give anything to politicians because their term, they change every 3 years. So what's gonna happen and then what will happen, you know? Yeah, so we wanted to give it to people who can be there for 3 years and make a difference.
Kasi po di ba sa G Diaries, may mga kasama kayong celebrities na nag-host. Dito, na may nakakasama ko yung mga celebrities na nag-host.
Yeah.
Dito din po ba sa Quest for Love may makakasama din kayo?
Yeah. Cara is not here. So we will, what we notice is that when we have celebrities, the rating goes up. Baka for Mindanao will be Robin Padilla. Because he's from Mindanao, di ba? And Sorsogon, that's Jerry Rosales. I really like Angel Locsin, but she has a teleserye. So let's see. We will iron it out. But definitely when we just don't want it to be plastic, no? That they really care. That they really care, they feel for the people. We'll ask them what celebrity they want.
Okay, thank you.
Gina, the manager of Angel Locsin is here.
I like it.
I no longer handle her.
You don't handle her?
May question lang ako sa inyo. Bakit walang mention about the green revolution?
They're all green.
Hindi gusto ko yung magtanim yung mga bata man lang. All over.
Oh yan, gusto ni Ethel yan. Magtanim kayo.
Yes, we encourage the...
No, what we want to do, all of this is green. The purpose of all of this is to show what happens if you have a community and they commit to the environment and they commit to inclusive growth and they love each other, what happens there? No, it's all green. Kung walang green, walang quality of life.
Kaya
walang tubig, walang hangin.
Let's encourage them to sing again, Bahay Pudo.
Oh yeah.
Yung mga kabataan ngayon.
And then you and I said to come and visit the place, eh? Huh?
Yeah, we will. I will. I will go to Dr. Jimmy and Sorsogon, and I want to go to Tawi-Tawi.
Yeah. Ay, nako, I said in Tawi-Tawi, you're walking in the beach and you see fish there. In your uncle, I said, what is that? No, and they have white sand beach, hectares of white sand. So I'm going to go to each of their places also.
We'll join you.
Sasama na kami.
Kasama kayo.
We'll join you.
Kasama tayo. When I go in the with me,
With Angel Locsin.
Hindi ko mas.
Gina, meron lang akong concern. Yung MOA mo with the government agencies.
I love the government.
Oh, you love the government. But how sure are you that they're gonna fund?
They will. They promise.
Kasi alam ko ako, galing ako sa gobyerno.
Galing ka sa government?
Dating ka sa government.
Anong ginawa mo sa government?
We had a project for resettlement. Yung mga dating...
May position ka sa government?
Yeah, I was a communication planner.
Wow! Of Noy?
In the 19... Never mind. And then, ang project namin, Agusan, Bukidnon, and Capiz. So I stayed in Agusan, in Bukidnon, that's why I know Maramag. I've been there.
Yeah.
And also Capiz. I've been there. So mga farmers and farmer settlers. I was dealing with farmer settlers.
Go around.
Technology transfer and all those things.
Yeah.
Kaya ang tanong ko lang sa'yo, how sure are you that these people will get the funding that they will get from the government?
They will. The government promised already. They signed the MOA. like here for Jen's side, we're already testing it. Is Gigi here? Gigi,
Tama-tama, 8 months.
like for example, we tested this out, government partnership in Kinatartan. In 2 months, Gigi, 2 months.
July.
This is Gigi, she's my loving organization in Kinatartan, which is an island in Cebu. In a few months, we had DOST. What did they do?
We had the support of DOST, and then they trained the community. We're supporting right away on cassava flour production, and they gave a dryer also to the community. And then TESDA also arranged training for
right away. And then DPWH is building a road. Circumferential road in so right away.
That's good to hear because alam mo naman ang red tape sa government.
That's fine. That's why we did it. That's why we signed the MOA. Because the asset here is that if government acts well and we put it on TV, they look really good. So it's actually we show government which works.
May election pa na.
That's good. Thank you.
Thank you, Tita Isa. Our next question will come from a former blogger at the Department of Education, and now he is the owner and creator of Manual to Life, another social media influencer,
Manual to Life.
Manual to Life.
To say FPJ po.
Yes, po.
Manual to Life. It's a blogger.
Pularencio Pino.
Encouraged sa namin kasi aside from the existing government agencies that are partners, is there any other government agencies na kailangan i-tap for your project? Like, yun nga, hindi na mention yung Department of Education, which is actually a crucial government agency to educate the people within the communities. Was there any, or is there also another agencies like the NCCA that will be partnered with the indigenous tribes or the communities na yun nga, makakatulong din in promoting your projects in your communities? Anyone can answer.
So maybe I can because I was going to talk to government. So what we did, kasi what we want to do is what's called area development. Ang ibig sabihin ng area development is you take the area, the uniqueness, the specialty of that area para sa tao na nakatira. So what happened is we chose government partners that were pertinent. So like we chose DPWH kasi you need roads for area development. We chose DA because they all need food, no? Agriculture. We chose DOD because the place is really beautiful. So we decided to be what we call this selective in the government agencies that could give inputs to all of them, which would make a difference.
Para mas nagkakaroon ako ng
but hindi naman i-talk to anyone. But those government agencies, sorry, right now we have and DNR, I hope will soon sign, and then DOTR, I'm in talks with RUDA for transportation. I love ESWD. Yeah, they were there yesterday. They have this PPP. And her takbo na visit is to set up economic zones. Exactly what we want to do. Instead of just doling out money.
For the projects naman, how long did you conceptualize your yung mga concepts nyo? Kasi I think some of you years na bago mo finish ito, or some of you recently lang naisip. So which of you is probably the longest?
You know, if I ever declare, the key to this is government partnership. If I were ever to declare a political agreement, the government will help. I don't think so. And I like this. No? And actually, can you imagine me in the Senate? I get really bored. No? I want to go and eat. How can I go and eat if I? No, I think I don't think I'm meant for.
I'll campaign for you. We will campaign.
We will campaign for you.
I want to eat.
And then we will hold a separate press call for that. And on that note, Gina, any message?